037. A very good afternoon to Dr. Azwani. Today, me and my group mates will be presenting about Assignment 1 Video 2. Our group name is The Galaxy. So, referring to the video presented The Apprentice, we got a question: what do you think were the top 2 reasons Velocity won the task? So, in my opinion, I think why Velocity won the task was 2 major reasons. The first one is the marketing strategy, and the second one was the team coordination. So if you happen to look here, the first picture is when Paul decided to convey his ideas through the radio and television telecasting, where he was able to convey his ideas directly from cabin to cabin without the need for direct interaction with the customer. He only needed to do one television video recording, and then the next morning he was able to convey that he was actually having a dance competition on board, and the customers were able to join it without any hesitation. The second part is also when he knew from the cabin crew that he needed to gather more people to attend the dance competition. The strategy of him doing a live streaming here directly on board invited more people to join his dance competition. So I think the 2 strategies that he made in order to convey and promote his dancing competition was a great way to invite more people, and I think that is the reason why he was able to win. The second one is the team coordination between Paul and his teammate. Because Paul and his teammate was able to go through a synchronized coordination, they didn't have any miscommunication, they didn't have any arguments throughout the process. They were able to coordinate and manage and also put everything in order to make the dance competition a success. And also, if you see the third picture here, they actually have a very good conversation and team building between them. I think that was a major reason of why they had won the Apprentice.
Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Hakim bin Fazli. My matrix number is CD230040. So the next question is, if you were the leader, what are the 3 things you do differently to win the challenge? Okay, I want to focus on the most fundamental element of any successful venture. In the video, we witness a classic leadership failure. The leader suffered from what Sir Alan called a magpie brain. He was constantly chasing shiny new ideas without consulting his team. This created a silo decision-making environment where the team was not working with him, but rather around him. If you were the leader, my first and most critical move to win this challenge would be to transition from autocratic style to a collaborative leadership model through a structured group discussion. Okay. Why is this per calculation decision so vital? Because good heads are always better than one when navigating complex rules. For example, if Sid had sat down with Ruth and the team for just 20 minutes, they likely would have realized that hitting golf ball into the Mediterranean was a logistical and environmental impossibility before wasting precious time on it. By conducting a collaborative session, I would encourage my team to act as a risk filter. I would ask, is this idea profitable? Does it ship safety standard? And most importantly, can we manage it with only 3 people? This dialogue ensures that we don't just pick a creative idea, but feasible on to maximize our return on investment. Beyond the logistics, this approach built team buy-in. In the footage, we saw Ruth's frustration. When a team member feels ignored, their performance drops. And a cruise ship, the passenger can sense the tension. By listening to my team ideas and making a collective decision, I ensure that every member feels a sense of ownership over the project. When the team is happy and aligned, they provide better customer service instead of running around like headless chicken, exactly. We would be stationed where it matters with the passenger, ensuring they are satisfied and ready to spend money on our service.
Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon. My name is Tosin Muhammad and my matric number is BD230019. So continuing on the second part of our question is that what the changes that I would do if I were the leader so that the team will win. So we have a huge problem with the planning and the scheduling. We can see that the team frequently was meeting like last minute changes so that the event schedule was not stable, and also this create confusion and reduce the efficiency of the team members. So we can see that Rose had to intervene to push for a finalized plan, showing that proper planning was not done early enough for the task. So we can also say that the unclear schedule has to be changed due to this argument between Sayed and Rose. This lack of a stable timeline meant team members feel like they're not knowing the plan or the next step that they have to do, so that it's lead to poor coordination during the event. And also we can say that the confusion in the roles and the responsibilities in the team because of the customer satisfaction. So during the tennis event, Sayed ended up managing multiple tasks so that he was not like functioning good enough, and also it lead to the important duties being missed, which is a huge problem that make the team lose, unfortunately.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Aizatul Karnain bin Sabaruddin and my matric number is DD240092. And today I want to answering the question, if I were the leader, the first thing I would do different to win the challenge is to apply emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence means understanding my own emotional and controlling them, especially during a stressful situation in the week. Some team members show frustration and confusing, which affected teamwork. As a leader, I will stay calm and positive so that the team feels confident and motivated. And secondly, I will try to understand my team, and by empathizing with them, I can make sure everyone feels heard and supported. This creates physical safety where team members are not afraid to share ideas and ask members. Lastly, instead of using authority to control the team, I will encourage teamwork and open communication, and leader will support their team emotionally, usually perform better because their team remain motivated even under pressure. So that's all from us. Thank you.